Ik praat zwaar niet zo goed.
What are you gonna make?
Well, I'm doing a labor experiment between a ceramic craft labor and a live streaming labor. Because I think these two have different language. For example, ceramic craft, you really need to be patient and you need to really taking care about this material. But live streaming itself is like a super quick and fast. You know, you really can't be patient and you can only focus on one thing. So I was wondering if these different two characteristics divide together, combine together, what kind of language will come out. So I'm trying to experiment right now. So I do ceramic making here while live streaming. People leave their comment, super quick and fast. I also need to do a labor as a live streamer. You know, I need to entertain people and catch up this fast comment. You know. And yeah, the ceramic craft is like not like the traditional way. You can't really taking care of this one. You know? So, yeah, like making a super messy, and actually I'm making my ceramic pieces with the based on people's comments. So we're basically making all together. Like for example, this was the first try out. They asked me to at the end we make together. Sometimes they ask me cut me in half, or like I don't want to cut in half. Like they're fighting together, or they asking me like putting their names at the end. You know, and then like they ask me like if I sell this away, if they're gonna get paid because we collaborate together. They think they also cooperate on here, and also it can be a copyright for them. You know, so I just take this experiment more like can be a starting point of a more question comes up with the new material and what we're used to right now. So yeah, I also do a live streaming every day until the DDW ends. So yeah, feel free to join. You know, you don't need to stay all 30 minutes. You know, you can just leave the comments. You know.
Okay, cool. Well, good luck.
Thank you. Usually I can yeah, I do start with the 30 minutes. Feel free to ask questions if you have. Explanation?
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing a labor experiment between a ceramic craft labor and live streaming labor.
Yeah.
Because I think these two have very characteristic things differently. For example, ceramic labor is one of the oldest form of labor. And also the material itself is very oldest material. But live streaming, I think, is very contemporary, new technical media. But I think this really affects our life, our value and culture a lot. For example, they make our expect of speed is super high, you know, like make us easy comment, you know, speak fast. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So wondering how this is gonna be combined because this was such a slow and patient work, you know. So I did a ceramic craft while I'm doing live streaming. People leave the comment. You know. I was actually making based on people's comments. Like we were kind of doing a collaboration, and it was a totally different experience because you know it was super fast to comment, yeah. And I also need to do like a live streamer, you know, because this is such a labor, you know. You need to like entertain people, you know. You need to catch up, and if you miss someone's comment, they feel bad, you know. So I'm hosting them. So quick, fast, and then yeah, this was the first
What was
workout.
the result?
First one, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I mean, we really had fun. You know, usually this is kettle, but in a traditional way, if you need to make kettle, you need to be really high skill required. You know?
Yeah,
but,
of course.
Yeah, but we made it. You know, we made it quick and fast. So yeah, I think this can be very representative of this modern society because you know we made it in this super fast, fast speed, and also we interact each other, which
Yeah.
is a modern society we do a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's something interesting thing comes up because at the end they ask me to put their whole name, each other's name,
Yeah.
you know, to leave their copyright.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They ask me if I sell this, they're gonna get paid. So, so you know, every time I do something, new things comes up. So
Yeah.
I think this can be everything have a very interesting context as the contemporary word, you know.
Interesting. I saw it there already. Be my noisy guest. I think it's nice. And these are your kettles. These are, and you're now starting number 4 and 5 and all the rest. So you will continue.
I will continue day 1, day 2, and I'm going to do all the design bits. So people are going to join us to here. I left the keyboard, you know, so people can join us.
They can straight away give feedback. Okay, great. But are you live now too?
Now, yeah, I do the live to make some scenario, but I
Yeah.
do officially do 2:30.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I love your talk. It's really interesting.
Do you do ceramic sometimes?
Sorry?
Do you do ceramic sometimes?
Well, not sometimes, but I love it. And I did a class of a week, and I loved it. But I don't have time. That is the problem. And everybody said you have to make time because I love it. The fact I'm always thinking. I'm in a job that I have to think a lot. And that for me was the only or nearly the only moment that you don't think. You
I
just
understand. It's almost
go
like a meditation.
intuitive. Yes, yeah. So that's why I liked it so much. Not so much for the result because after a week, at our first tryouts but yeah, I really loved it, and I have some friends who are very good at it, and sometimes I think I should make more time. So that's why I was attracted to your. So I know what you're feeling. It's, I would not love to do this together with this.
Yeah, but it's fun, you know. I was every time when I'm starting, I feel like a little bit nervous.
Yeah,
because
of
it's
course.
unexpected.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But something happened always.
Yeah.
If nobody there, then nobody there.
Nobody, yeah, okay, also fine. Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
Honey.
Are you already streaming?
Yeah, for attract. To attract people. Just for not official one, but just
Unofficially 2:30.
yeah. just to still have time. Can I check? Sure. You can also use this one. Let me think. What I want. It's okay. What I want. It's okay. Hi there. Don't be too difficult. Slow. Can you go from overall to square? Of course. So overall to square means like a overall. So I make it like this and square. Okay.
Can I take a video of
Yeah,
this?
sure. Feel free to ask questions if you have. So I got the request to make this from the round to a square. So someone asked if you can see through the chat down there.
Oh yeah.
Someone asked me to make that from the overall to square. So I made it from here to square now. So if you want opinion, you can also make some. if you have questions.
Pardon?
Feel free to ask if you have a question.
Yeah, but okay, what do you make?
Well, I'm doing a labor experiment
Yeah.
with a ceramic craft labor and live streaming labor.
Ah, okay.
Because
okay.
these two have such a different language.
Yeah.
For example, ceramic craft is you need to be very patient and careful because it's such a delicate material.
Yeah.
But live streaming itself, I think, is very contemporary and now very modern technical medium, which is very different. Like ceramic is very oldest material and oldest labor, right?
Yeah.
So I was wondering how this kind of comes up if they gather together, if they combine together.
Yeah.
And so I
And
put
what are you streaming it on then?
what I'm making. I make
Yeah,
and
but
people leave
on what medium? On Instagram?
it's
or?
YouTube. I do YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube
Okay.
live
yeah.
streaming. So people leave it a comment, and I make based on people's comments. So we basically collaborating together.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was actually the first one I made with the people.
Yeah.
So
And do you interact with the screen? Or?
exactly. Yeah. That's a live streaming label.
People can steer you and tell you,
Yeah,
can you make
exactly.
this, can you make that?
Yeah, people leave the comment. I follow making things, and I also need to entertain people as a
Yeah,
streamer.
okay,
We talk and
Yeah.
I make. So it's such a different language between compared to traditional way of making. So this was actually the first one I made with the people.
Yeah.
Kettle. If you need to make a kettle in traditional way, it
Yeah.
is a high skill required. But
Yeah.
we made it. We
Yeah.
made it through the live streaming.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
at the end, people who participated, they asked me to leave their names on at the end.
Okay.
And
okay.
then they ask me if I sell this, if they're gonna get paid, because so
Because the co-creator of the work.
exactly,
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think there are a lot of things question comes
That's a
up,
good question. You have to find a way to share the profit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, this is also things comes up after this combination. I think that's why I'd say this is contemporary labor because
Yeah.
it's such a new form. So I think there's a lot of things to discover more after this stage.
Sure,
So
sure.
yeah, that's what I'm
nice,
research
yeah.
right now, and I'm doing everyday live streaming. So this was yesterday, and I'm going to do it
Okay,
today
okay.
at 2:30.
So the project is finished when the show is finished.
Sorry.
The project is finished when the show is finished.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this project for Kettle will be fully
Yeah.
finished by this.
So 10 days every day a new kettle.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Let me know if you have questions.
Yeah, it's such a nice concept.
Thank you.
How did it come to you?
Well, from the starting point is I was actually wondering about the weight of a job label because I was doing pet sitting while I was having a gap year.
Sorry?
I was doing pet sitting while I was having a gap year.
Okay.
But pet sitting on the app, like you don't need to meet someone, they just ask you app. So I was kind of feeling like, people call it gig economy nowadays, right?
Yeah.
You do job is become very light, I feel like. So I mean, I was doubting, like okay, so I was doing this. I mean, at that time I was doing ceramic making very seriously. I'm like, what if I making my job much more lighter, like I do?
So more improvised or on the spot?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
So it's more like you are less thinking about it.
Yeah, like I would love to make it like a little bit modernize this form of working because I think the traditional one, it became very serious and slow and things. But I feel like especially that's why I put the live streaming making things much more I think easy, making more lighter. People can leave the comments but easy, quick, like splitting up,
And you already do this. This live streaming?
Before.
Yeah, before.
No, it was my first time to try to, concept.
And do you have viewers?
What do you mean viewer?
Do you have people who come and look at it?
Yeah, I do have people. So there are different languages because there are sometimes new people participate. But at the same time, there are some people who following. Like one of my friends, she really likes the project.
Yeah.
So there also sometimes her identity can comes up also.
Okay. And is this live streaming on Instagram or
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason why I put the YouTube is I think YouTube actually affect a lot our life that actually lower some value and higher some value. So, for example, YouTube, I think, like our the speed for expectation is very fast. You know, some people can't watch a movie anymore. Some people only watch YouTube making a shorter version of a movie like this. So I think it will make sense that I bring this traditional one to the
YouTube
make it shorter
culture.
Yeah.
And what kind of department did you study?
I studied with well-being before.
Well-being.
And then it disappeared. It changed the morning, you know.
So you started some years ago.
Yeah, and then I took a gap year, and then I had the to make.
To make?
I did to make with the nacho and costas.
Is it called to make?
Yeah, they call to make.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think they have still the department.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Really nice.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You so
Very
much.
original concept.
Thank you so much.
Where's your name? I'll make a photo. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Yes.
you.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you.
Ja, maar voor mij gewoon.
Hi there. Hello.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, I was doing a labor experiment. Labor experiment.
Labor?
Yeah, with ceramics labor and live streaming labor.
Okay.
Because live streaming is also such a labor.
Yeah.
You need to hosting people.
Yeah?
You need to react from this fast comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was wondering how this will comes up if I do a live streaming and this slow labor behavior. So yeah, I was doing live streaming every day.
You're live now, or this is more for demonstration?
This one I do at 2:30. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do it here in front.
Yeah, here. Yeah. You can join if you have time, or you'll be free to join. Yeah, you don't need to stay for 30 minutes.
It is for slow entertaining.
It is, yeah.
Not 24 kitchen, but in all the way.
Yeah, to find some kind of meaning, you know,
Yeah.
to gathering people together.
On the way you communicate with people from online, and you get some influence. Do you to what to figure out and?
For example, this one, someone said they want to make a stupid kettle.
Yeah.
So we made like
Wow. By co-creation.
For example, this one, I made first time with my friend peoples, and then at the end they asked me to write their names around here.
Yeah.
And then they asked me if they have a copyright in here.
Yeah.
So if I sell this, at the end, if they can also get paid, because they also participate in here, left their names. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah, so it's more interesting.
Oh, yeah,
Some follow-ups.
Yeah. Like they have a personal art of your famous one, who is, and you put a name and they can sell it.
Yeah, later, So yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Yeah, you too.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you want some explanation?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I can make you tell it again.
Yeah, sure. Like I was doing a labor experiment between with a combination with and the live streaming. Because these two have such a different language. For example, oldest but live streaming is such a new technology also. And the reason why I choose the live stream is these kind of things actually affect our behavior and culture very much changes. For example, people leave comments super easy, quickly, that actually make us expect super faster speed. But this is a super slow thing. I want to see what's gonna happen if we combine these two. So yeah, I'm doing a ceramic crafting while I'm doing a live streaming. People leave the comment, and I make the things based on people's comments.
You watch the comments and then maybe you change what you're doing, or just the next thing.
I do together. I reflect their comments. So we basically making together. Yeah. So for example, sometimes people, I don't like it. Can you cut it half? I cut it half. And I also do a decision making because I am also here as a maker. So we do collaborate together. And yeah, at the end, there's every live streaming has a different context. This one people ask me to leave their names around here, and then they ask me if they have the copyright for this object. So I think these kind of things are keep coming up, questioning things, because this is such a experimental combination. So I'm doing live streaming every day. Only for this DDW, so I only make a kettle. So feel free to join if you are interested.
Can I ask you how many followers you have?
I do have followers. I need to check.
The current number?
191.
Oh, you've just begun.
Yeah, but people really participate in this not really that much, but I appreciate it. This is too much. It's really hard to catch up because
Yeah. What things have you been asked to make?
Sorry.
What kind of things have you been asked to make? What's this?
This one is a kettle. It is ended as kettle. I started actually without no any restrictions, and the people making this. Oh, I want to make candle. And then it became
So you're
kettle.
changing it. One sculpture, you're changing.
Yeah. So it became kettle. So I decided to make a kettle because in traditional way to make a kettle is a really high skill required, But in this way, I think it makes sense to make with the kettle something, on traditional way. So I'm making kettle every day with the people during only for this period. So this was our first comment was I want to make a stupid kettle. So at the end the people are like, okay, then let's make something doesn't work like a four-way water coming out. So
Yeah.
a little bit became in that way. And the other one is also one person asked me to put the eyes on the first. The next one like, okay, eyes. I want to put the nose. I want to put the ear. I want the tail. So it became something like this.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So
Everyone's working together.
yeah.
And you're just the hands.
I'm also hands. I'm also hosting people.
Yeah.
And then also I do also make a decision, you know, because they're not only making one opinion, you know, they fight, you know, they're like, oh, okay, then I'm gonna do like this, and also, you know, collaborating.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Thank you.
So when is your next one?
2:30.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so feel free to join. And also I do it here, so you can join through this keyboard right here, or you can also do it with your QR code.
Oh, cool. Okay. Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, hi.
You want some explanation? Yeah. Well, I'm doing a label experiment between a ceramic craft and live streaming label, because these two have such a different language. Like, for example, ceramic craft itself has a very slow, patient, and itself has very long traditional way of working, you know, and has been very long year. But live streaming itself is a really contemporary and new material for this society, and it's super quick and fast react required. So I was wondering how, if these two combine together, what will gonna happen, you know? So I basically run this project while I'm making ceramic, and I put into live streaming. People leave the comment, and I reflect on the comments, what people say. So basically this is what I make with the people. So yeah, I start with nothing, and people, I want the bottom, I want handle, but I don't like it cut in half, and I don't like take it off.
Nice.
Yeah, and
So
then
you're incorporating their comments live.
yeah,
That's amazing.
It's fun. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Free to join.
I'll get you back there.
Yeah.
Get back to you. Okay, thank you.
Is there a reason you chose a kettle?
Sorry.
Is there a reason you chose to make a kettle?
The reason is, well, actually, it was actually happening. It just happened. Yeah, we just made without restrictions. It became kettle, and that made me think, because kettle, I do consider myself a ceramist, but in a kettle, actually really required high skills. You know, like you need to be very precise. You know, but I think with the live streaming, this combination, it is allowed. I feel like, because this is not the way of that I'm doing traditional, and my concept is to make it fast and making things much more. I'm talking about fast society with this one. So yeah, I think if I'm making kettle with the people during the live streaming, I think that would make sense. So yeah, that's why I picked the kettle. Yeah. Thank you. Please let me know if you have questions. Please let me know if you have questions. 안녕하세요. 또 긴 분이랑 같이 오셨네?
많이 팔았어?
뭘 팔기는 약간 머리 돈밖에 없어요, 생각이.
얘기 좀 많이 했어?
아, 많이 하죠. 그냥 벌써 목이 칼기 전에. 딱 또 부랴부랴 와가지고.
야 이거 한국말로 달아야지. 디자인 아카데미
하나 남겨주고 가세요. It's like you are giving me instructions, you know?
오랜만에 와서 지금.
아, 그래. 저에게 코멘트를 주시는 거예요. 어떻게 할지. 그래서 예를 들어서 이분이 저한테 동그라미에서 사각형을 하고 싶다고 하셨어요. 그래서 제가 동그라미에서 사각형을 만들고. 그래서 여기서, 근데 진짜 막 그냥 원하는 대로 그냥 코멘트 주시는 거예요. 어떤 분은 그냥 반 잘라달라고 해주시고 막 주먹으로 쳐달라는 사람도 있고. 그렇게 약간 콜라보레이션 하는 거예요. 근데 완전 이상해도 돼요. 막 보링해도 되고.
아, 여기다가 치는 거구나.
이쪽에 보시면 여기서. 많이 보셨어요? 많이 보셨어요?
네네. 1층에서.
디지털 작업 되게 많잖아요.
맞아요. 다 영상을 다 하나씩
유미도 되게 맛있어.
이거
유미도 진짜 맛있어.
뭔가 유해가 영상 다 하나씩 다 보이잖아요.
대세를 따라야 돼.
그런 얘기도 많이 했어. 컨텐츠 그런 거 있어.
선택한 아이들도 뭐지? 그냥 아예 듣고 와서 그냥 바로 컨텍스트 물어보시는 사람도 있더라고요. 그러니까 이게 되게 슈퍼피셜할 수 있잖아요. 근데 그거를 아예 안 보시고 그냥 안에 컨셉 물어보시는 거. 이분은 찐이다 그래서 졸라 미친 듯이 얘기했는데 그런 분들은 얘기하면 막 그냥 영화 달라고 하시고.
나중에 약간 구워서 이렇게 재밌긴 하겠다. 맨날 와야 되는 단점이 있긴 하네.
치는 거야. 오늘도 존나 부랴부랴 와가지고 땀이 진짜 곰팡이 핀 줄 알고 왜 존나 땀이 존나 나가지고.
써도 돼? 쓸 수 있어. 어디다 쓸
여기
수 있어?
아래
Please add flower pattern. 저 새끼가.
슈퍼챗 같은 거 열었어?
슈퍼챗 아직 안 했어.
야, 오다가 조세 크리머가 딱 그거야. 100유로 딱 싸주고 이럴 수 있지.
그러면 이제 우동 가야지.
열어놔야지.
아이 그럼 해야지.
한국어라도 좀 써놓지.
한국말?
오히려 약간 한국에서도 많이 볼것 같아.
그렇긴 해.
슬래시에서 한국말로 이렇게 해놓은
그렇긴 해. 근데
이따가 또 올게. 파이팅.
재밌게
진짜
보고
일하고
가세요.
있네. 졸업 때도 일하고 졸업.
You want some explanation?
No, just to.
Yeah, good. want some explanations? Well, I'm doing a labor experiment between a ceramic craft and the live streaming craft because these two have such a different language. Like for example, ceramic craft, it has been a very long history, and at the same time you need to be really patient. It has its own rules too. But live streaming is really quick and fast, and I think it's very representative material to represent in this our society right now. So I was wondering how this gonna comes up for this language if we combine this together, because this is such a quick, fast response required material. So I was doing a ceramic making while I'm doing live streaming, and I did this both laboring, and people leave the comments, and I was making with them, Like for example, today one person asked me to making a bowl to square, we are like collaborating together. So yeah, this is what I'm making right now, and this is the first to try out. So like it came out from nothing to something. Like it became kettle, We're like at the end they're like asking me to write their names around here because they say it will be their copyright. That's really cool. Yeah, so thank you. Do you want some explanations?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm doing a labor experiment between ceramic craft labor and also live streaming labor, because ceramic craft labor is such a one of the long history of making things, and also it's very patient and slow, the kind of labor. But live streaming is such a quick and fast, and this is so modern material. And when you do live streaming labor, it's such a different language. But this one needs to be super quick and fast. I mean, very slow and patient. For live streaming, you need to be super fast. People leave the comment really fast, and you need to read and react. So I was wondering if these combine together, how it gonna be like that? Because yeah. So yeah, I was making while I'm doing live streaming. People leave the comment. They require me to do whatever they want. So this was my first tryout with the people. So I didn't even know any restrictions at all, and they like asking me one by one, like, oh, I want bottom, I don't want bottom, I want cut in half, or such things like that. So yeah, it came out like this, and at the end they're asking me to putting their names, all the names around here.
So is it interactive?
It is interactive, and also they're like putting copyright on here because they say we made together. So if you sell this, we also need to get paid. They say that. So yeah, I think this is more like experimenting, and because I think this is such a new contemporary way of crafting. I would say. So yeah, that's what I found, that language. So yeah, I'm doing every day this.
Okay.
Yeah, so feel free to join if you have time.
But I don't understand how it works.
It works, yeah. Like
But you've clay,
I do
and then
clay. People see.
people can see this. You have a live stream.
Yeah, people
It's
see
a
me.
kind of a blog. A live stream. How do I find your live stream?
Because I do put in my Instagram, like I do.
Oh, it's an Instagram.
I do on YouTube, but I use only YouTube for the live streaming. But I do advertise myself Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Okay, and
also-
then you can ask. I want something like.
Yeah, I do just tell them like, guys, I'm doing live streaming, so feel free to join. So people who know me or my friends, and people joining. What is this? They're joining there, and then they participated there. So it's also I think it also can be community things as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I understand.
Yeah.
That you think of something like that. I wouldn't think of it if I want to work with clay. I would do it on my own. So, it's interesting. Yeah. And is it also baked in an oven?
Yeah,
After you have got an oven.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
an oven, so these are already cooked.
Yes,
and,
these are cooked.
Yeah,
That
it's
not?
Those two are not yet.
Not yet.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, later I'm going to.
A kettle. Oh yeah. Well, I'm going to look.
Yeah.
Do you have a card or?
I saw that there's another Chinese girl also. Oh, you're a graduate. Oh, they have all. She had a green one, and you have. Oh, this you have to put it on so you know you're a graduate.
Ja, nee, maar dat is sowieso bij me ook gewoon overal.
Oh no.
Succes!
Do you want some explanation? Yeah. So I'm doing a labor experiment, a combination with the ceramic craft labor and the live streaming labor, because these two have such a different characteristic things. For example, ceramic labor is one of the oldest form of labor, and it itself has very strict rule, and also it requires patience and it's a long process working. But live streaming itself is very representative for this contemporary society. I think it's very new material, and at the same time it's very require a quick and fast response. So I was wondering if those two combine, what's gonna comes up. So basically I turn the live streaming on, and I do make ceramic craft. The people leave the comments, and I need to follow quick. You know, I think that's a streaming labor. You know, I try to not missing people's comments. And I try to reflect their opinion on here. So we'll be basically making ceramic piece together while I'm doing the live streaming. So it was totally different experience, because it's impossible to making a ceramic piece in a traditional way. You sit down and quite, you touch and clean, this kind of thing. So this is what the first thing came up with the tryout. So I would say it was very new discover, or I think I discovered new aesthetic and value through this combination, because and then at the end the people asked me to write their old names, who participants are, and they asked me if I sell this one also I can get paid, because they think we collaborating. So I think this can be some kind of question we follow up later, because this is such a, I would dare say this is a contemporary way of crafting. So I think I'm on the process to experiment about this thing. So I'm doing live streaming every day. So it was day 2 of the graduation show. Day 2. I'm going to do a day 3. So feel free to join if you have a time. Yeah, no problem. Please ask me a question if you have. Do you want some explanations?
That screen isn't really showing anything, just
Oh, thank you.
yes, it's working. Niet helemaal, ik vind het wel jammer, we hebben niks gescoord. Alleen maar
langskomen. Je 4 jaar de tijd voor gehad. Live now, nou, dat is voor jou.
Ja.
Hi. Yeah, I mean, it's so interesting. So, you're labor.
I'm doing labor experiment between ceramic and the same live streaming labor. Because live streaming labor is such a process. I think it's really just the fun and actually it's a really labor requirement. So like you need to think about the content, you also need to So I was wondering if these two combine together, because ceramic stuff is very traditional way of live streaming is So yeah, I took a live streaming of what I'm making and people looked at comments and they make things to this one. So what I'm really looking into it. Yeah, basically I can't really eat traditional ceramics because I spoons and stuff, so I make the stuff like really and then aesthetically like super chaotic and things. So I'm kind of discovering the new, very new aesthetic traditional.
Do you find there are lots of people watching?
So far people who knows are participating, but I hope I can perform very well the last show. So I think maximum I had so far was like 20, but not everyone's speaking. So people still not there to say something because they think they're ruining someone's opinion. Like, but there are some people really there to say something because I want to avoid to point to this area and stuff. I would like that kind of things because it actually brings like something unexpected.
And is there a delay between like the visuals and the comments?
It is. It does delay a lot. Yeah, I'm still figuring out the things. But it also has a device problem and a Wi-Fi problem as well. But yeah, but I think delay also can be a one element to this. Because Wi-Fi is also.
Yeah.
So yeah, just try to take it as it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think the concept of people helping you make something there, making the decisions for you, is something very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what I like is the first one is actually I made this one, and then people participate. Everyone asked me to write their names on this piece, and then they kind of say, okay, we wrote our copyright on there. So they're like, if you sell this, you also need to pay for us because we also pay to this. I'm like, okay, this can be some another question comes up for the future, you know. Yeah. So I think it's just the beginning of my project. I think there are much more things will come up in the future.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I feel like you could do like glaze, you could expand to all of that side of it, couldn't it?
True, yeah. That also can be I mean, glaze, I was actually talked about that one because glazing live streaming, right? Talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but but the glazing is not, you can't really directly see.
Yeah, it's hard visually. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that can be a little bit tricky and less fun to do.
Yeah.
I should like explain them. Oh, this touch will be like this. Or I don't think it can be instantly delivering. So I think I decide to make a glazing. Glaze I decide. I think that's the only thing I can do as a artist in this piece. Yeah.
That's very cool. Thank you.
Pottenbakken.
Oh, ze zijn live.
Oh, dit is nu live. Ik zit hier, doen.
Ja.
Let's taste.
If you have a question, feel free to ask.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Kijk, ik moet zoiets hebben als ik een podcast ga opnemen. Of,
Dit is een licht.
ja, maar dat vind ik wel.
Podcast is alleen geluid.
Nee, maar ik bedoel een tokkie.
Wat? Wie, ik?
press. More detail. Also, yeah, you saw the girl that was like. Okay, it's below that. I think that was no, she just created, she was a product designer. I think it's just the nice thing. Like those look like those.
life, but if this is happening,
Yeah, I don't really think so. No, because if you're trying to get there. I don't know.
yeah, no, I just said I was like. No. She just said.
She said she.
Except for my friend. Or maybe, I don't know. No, this is 13 that's small.
Oh ja, nu hebben ze het gemengd.
En nu staat het allemaal, je hebt dus alles gemixt. Het is zelf niet
된다?
가서 또 올 거지?
내일 봐.
그래.
또 나는.
여긴 안 와? 왜 다 왔어 이제? 질렀다 이거 이제 학생 졸업도 안 본다 이거야?
아니 그거 아니고.
졸업생이면서 씨.
바빠 나 진짜 이래야 돼.
그래. 그 언니
내일 봐. 내일 군나라 뭐지?
어제보다 훨씬 낫지 않아? 라이브 돌리는 거 아니지? 졌다는 거야. 그냥 막 사람들 이렇게 하고 리스트 검사 시작할 때는 이거 들어와 주세요 하고 딱 좀 박수해 주나? 인식 관련된 거 아니야?
English? No, speak in Nederlands or do you speak English? Oh, okay, no problem, no problem. But you are creating this by noise, so we are telling you what to do. Is that yeah?
I did everything. Yeah.
I was wondering if live streaming gonna be traditional or this series.
Yeah. How people react and how people make a reaction to a new creation. Is that the way you want to work?
Yeah, I can instantly contact you in and out straight away.
Sorry?
Do you do ceramic also?
Sorry?
Do you also do ceramic?
No. I'm a passive music lover, but I like art and art, kind of art. So I'm interested to see what students are making and creating. That's yeah, and I'm in an advisory role, but you also need fantasy. And not only fantasy, but also reality, but also fantasy. From that point of view, I always say this can help me to tell that something you are doing is something new. Depends on the people people who are reacting or creating a new. So that I think when you say more or less the same people, for instance, accountants or whatever, and they are from different countries or from different regions, Africa, Asia, Europe, and we also get a new creation. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. It starts already with asking for what type of clay you use. Clay, I think.
I was just to use like I have different clays. Yeah, so I have terracotta, I also have a black clay and also have a brown clay. But this is just for me, this has a regular clay. It turns a white color. So I do, now I'm using it. Sometimes I offer to people, do you want to use that clay? And they decide, you know. And yeah, it's like I'm asking questions and I'm asking suggestions. They take a while, sometimes they find each other. I don't like it, you take it and all.
Yeah, skip it.
I also need to that's my labor, streaming labor. So yeah, the live streaming labor is like it's such a labor. So you need to think about the content, what I'm going to make, what I'm going to offer to people, because I need to entertain people with the streams. So I need to quickly respond of their comments. So this kind of labor and also making labor combined, you know, that's why I think this collaboration works comes up.
Are you asking again and again, over and over, is it okay? Is this what you mean? Is this what you mean?
I will also give them option. Do you want to keep this hair? Here, this is number 1. Here, number 2, number 3, and then they answer me 1, 2, 3, 1.
Okay.
Then I decide.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Success.
퇴근해? 밥 먹으러 가?
밥 먹고 왔어? 먹었어? 시간 민트 줄까?
민트는 좋지. 감사합니다.
너 느려 입에?
아 괜찮아. 여기다 이따가 껌 뱉고 먹을게.
타나? 2시 됐나? 2시 반. 내가 데이트나 줄까? 데이트잖아 맞지? 그러면 실시간으로
약하지 않지. 근데 뭐지? 이따가 라이브 스트림 있어. 내가 먹으려고 했는데 사탕이 있어. 당 떨어지면 쓰러지니까. 나 혼자. 또 좋은 거 주시네? 이거 드려? 이거 드려? 이거는 줄래? 주셔. 고맙게 먹을게요. 수고하다 이따 먹을게. 나는 수고 주셔. 소리가 없네. Can you guys hear me well? Can you guys hear me well? Well, again, today I'm going to make a kettle. I already made some pieces, so I just want to you guys' opinion. Like, how do you want you guys be to go? Like, I had a one request in this morning. Someone make me start with from the round and go with the square on top, and another person asked me to put the heart shape on here, and they put the flower patterns around here. So, what do you guys think about it? So feel free to join with this. We have a keyboard. Perfect. Yeah, you like it? Okay. Yeah.
En dan?
So, okay, so if you think it's perfect, maybe I should go just to keep making a square shape of a kettle. Because guys, don't forget this is a kettle. So I need to think about where the water go out. Where should the water put? Where should I make the entrance to the water go in? So can we do handle with different color? Yeah, sure. I have a black color and terracotta brown color and a dark brown. How do you guys? What do you prefer?
Ik kan daar vraag stellen.
Oh, dark brown.
Dark brown.
Dark brown.
Dark brown, sure. So I got the
Red
request.
brown.
Yeah, I got the request of the red brown. So I'm going to make the handle with a red clay. Yeah. So handle. Do you want to put the two handles or single handles? How do you guys think?
Two handles.
Two handles, okay. So should I put the handle this way or top way? Top way, sure. So okay, sorry, it's gonna be the color mixed with my hands. So I hope you guys okay with this. Okay, so the handle will be on top of this one. So, well, the next step, please think about the where I'm going to make the mouth, the water gonna come out, because this is a kettle. This will, it should be the kettle. So, okay. Well, this live streaming will go till 3 o'clock, so we have a 27 minutes.
Who's writing there?
Sorry?
Who's what?
It's a live stream.
It's a live stream?
Yeah, so I'm talking with the people who are, yeah, people came getting through my Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah, and this, yeah. Two-handed, okay. And then this I think will be interesting to have a two color merged. And Hajun say maybe more organic shapes. Okay, maybe more organic shapes. Maybe on the handle. How do you guys think about the spot where the water coming up from? Because this should be the kettle. Any opinion? So you can leave the comments through here, or you can have a QR code. You can participate.
You can, that water coming out over this.
Over here. Okay, so should I also use it to red yet brown clay, or do you want okay, try with the red brown. Maybe, yeah. Do you guys think this kettle need a lid? Should I close this kettle or
You need a what?
lid, like the closing?
Oh, a lid. Yeah, een deksel.
Yeah. So maybe this is not so great. So I'm gonna make another one.
En die komen daar zo nog even dit soort dingen zien. Ja, de livestream, die duurt nog 20 minuten. Ja. Want dit is ook van, dit is daar. Die is ook hard.
Die tweede ketel is het inderdaad. De ketel nummer 1, 2, 3.
So I'm making a spot to water coming out, the mouse for this kettle. So I'm going to put the mouse here. I'm going to make a hole through here. And how do you think about this shape? Should I make, do you guys agree with the shape? If you don't like, I can cut off. If you don't like this flower pattern, I can delete and put another one. How do you guys think?
No, it needs at the other side. Volume. Volume.
For you.
To hold it.
Okay. So you want the volume more?
That's the thing that's come, and then you have to turn it.
Yeah. So you want volume here?
Handle.
Yes.
Handle.
Ah, so you want to change?
A handle like this. Yeah. No?
Ah,
You mean
okay.
like that?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can fix. So I'm cutting off.
They can both.
Yeah, both here. Okay. So I'm going to use the white clay. So putting a.
Heb je het idee dat ze. Ja. Opzet, denk ik.
Het is wel heel handig dat ik die dingen allemaal doen. Kijk, als ik het kan leren, dan krijg ik te horen dat je dan eerst waar het neergepakt. Dan moet je het eerst een beetje krassen. En dan met modder van diezelfde klei. Veel water in zetten. Dan moet je het eerst aanmaken en dan die hendel er tegenaan. Dit zijn allemaal.
How do you think?
Dit is nou een half uur en dan moet je
Put some lead, please. Maybe the black clay for lead. Ah, okay. So maybe I'm gonna use black clay. Someone asked me to use the lead.
We come back.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Thank you so much. So I'm opening a black clay to make the other lead. Can you also maybe cover the flower with the brown clay? Okay, maybe cover the brown clay, sure. So I'm going to make the lead with the black clay first and then gonna cover these flower patterns, okay? That's quite much. Okay. So like a stripe around the waist. Ah, that's nice. Okay, that would be a pattern. Nice.
Oh, ik denk al wat doe je, maar they give the message.
Yeah, true. You can see through there.
Oh.
Yeah, you can also leave the comments through this keyboard if you want. Yeah. So I'm making lead. So, do you want to put some handles on top here? Think about it and let me know. So, can you also make some little black feet for the kettle? Ah, nice. Okay. Little black feet. But how do you think? Because I have a kettle bottom, it's like this square and big. Do you want me to cut off around here and then put the legs on there, on just as it is, and then put the legs? Think about it and let me know. Hello. Can we put 2 handles? You more handles? We have 3 handles. Do you want more handles? So where do you want? Can you leave the organic shape like? Can you leave the organic shape like I like? Yeah, sure. I'm going to put. So I'm making the lead. Black lead on here is quite big. So I get requests to make the black color clay lead, and at the same time making the. Later, I'm going to make the stripe petal with this red clay, and then I also got the request to making the feet. But I'm waiting the answer that if I need to cut off the edges of this one and then put the feet, or just as it is, I put the feet. Could you put some flower on the handle? Ah, sure. So now I'm making a lead. This is quite big. So I got the request that they want me to make a square shape of a black clay lead for this kettle. So I'm going to put the handle on top of here. And then I'm making a stripe patterns on here, and I'm going to delete this pattern first. Really nice combination because yeah, I like it also, and I think there is also a way I like put them, for example, together. I can make the new pattern of a clay, you know, these kind of things. It looks messy, but after it baking, it makes nice patterns, you know. So I'm deleting these flower patterns, and I'm going to add. Can you please give just one flower? Yeah. Ah, shit. Sorry. I'm going to draw then. Okay, I left one flower. So I'm going to make this red color stripe patterns on here. No worries. Do you want to leave some comment? Okay, so I got this red clay stripe on here. The next one is two handles, nice details here. Thank you. And combination color. Also, one request. I have a request for the fit for this one. I want to use white clay. Yes. Do you think this will be too little to fully fit? Right? How do you think if I cut off? Well, actually, I really like these organic wings. Maybe I'm gonna put the fit here just as it is. Gonna make a huge fit for this one then to make a balance. So I'm going to make a hole. Otherwise, in the kiln, it will blow away. Yeah. Thank you. Well, I'm doing live streaming, so if you want to join the comment, you can feel free to join. Why will blown away? Because how should I say? It will catch well Okay, is the clay need to be fully dried when they go into the kiln, because the kiln has a heat up super high temperatures. But when this is like the chunky pieces, is not really it's really hard to check if this is fully dried with the hand, and also if the air captures inside. When this is firing, the air gonna blow away. So it's better to make a little hole to make the air come out. That's what I heard. So I made it to fit. I hope this can hold very well. So I'm gonna put to fit in here like this, but it's not super visible. Like this. Do you like it? It's a little bit unbalanced. All right. So I think it's thank you. Okay. We have we're gonna do live streaming till 3 o'clock, and this is what we made so far. Thank you. Well, I have a black color clay and red brown clay, and also have just a dark brown clay, and have a regular white color clay. So today I'm kind of mixing up the colors. So maybe I can use this one. It is mixed with red color clay and black and white. Can we have an oversized handle? Ah, nice. Can I use this just white color? So handle, how do you think we? So there is where the water come out. How do you think I have a handle here? So I put the water like this way. How do you guys think? Like the bigger than the body. Ah, okay. So maybe this is not enough then, yeah? I'm gonna get the new clay. We still need the fruit flowers on the handle, maybe on the coming oversized. Ah, that's a good idea. So I had like a block of clay. So I'm gonna make a huge handles. How do you think? Is it? I think it's quite chunky. Go crazy big candle. Ha. So yeah, I think I should make. How do you think? Ooh. Maybe I should make it the bottom and connect them through the side. So even bigger. Woo. Wait, then I'm going to get the plaster plate. Wait. So like this, yeah. And now we connected those two. How do you think? Or should I make the bottom? Like the... Yeah. So I should have some supporter to holding this one. I don't know if this will... This will stand. Hey. Yeah? Do you like it? Good rainbow bridge. Now I'm doubting. How can I hold this one? Well, how should I? I should make another bigger supporter. So we have 9 more minutes left. Okay, I need to wrap up and then should make flower details on here. So this is for just supporting these legs, this handle. Whew. Maybe I should cut a little bit off. Okay. How do you think about the handle like this? Then maybe a bigger base. You mean base what like a here base you're talking about? Whoa, okay. So I'm making those. Okay, I like this handle like this. This will be the kettle. Yeah. I think this way of a handle is much more stable than the other one. To attach the handle. Yeah, true. Okay, so, and then going to put the flower details on top, and then going to make the bottom, and then we're gonna wrap up. Okay, we have 7 more minutes left. Phew. Okay. So flower details to attach the handle. Yeah. So I also made a flower yesterday, but I think it looks like a flower very common, but I think it's very hard to make. But I will try my best if it's gonna look like a flower or not. Then can we open the lid? No, it's impossible. This lid impossible to open. But maybe if this dry like this way, break in and open. Yeah, true. This is one-time use kettle. Okay, I'm making flour. I'm doing live streaming with the ceramic craft. If we want to add some opinion, there's a keyboard and there a screen for about how is the live streaming going on. So feel free to join.
I thought you were just talking to yourself.
No, I'm doing. Yeah, there are people who leave in comment. We are making this kettle together with people. Yeah. Okay, the hammer next to it. Oh, okay. So I put these details on here. So I'm going to make a hammer to break this one later. And maybe I'm gonna use the black clay to the hammer part. I like the idea hammer on the next kettle and the hammer. How do you think? Can you just mix the color clay for the flower? Yeah, do you want? So can I just mix in here? I open it. Just some leaf has a little bit colored one. This is a special leaf, this one. Do you like it? Poor labor. I actually personally don't like it. I'm gonna make another one. So new leaf.
This is how you always work, is live stream, and you
Yeah.
have collaborators? Or...
Yeah, this is actually a labor experiment with the ceramic craft labor and the live streaming label, which is such a really different body language it has.
Yes.
For example, ceramic craft is a very slow, patient, and very old traditional way of working. I think it has been very old.
Yes, and also very
Yeah,
solo.
exactly. But live streaming is such a very contemporary medium, and also live stream label is people doesn't take it as a label. People just thinking, yeah, they're like, they're playing, but it's actually label. You know, you need to catch up what they say, and you need to actually hosting people, entertaining people. You know, yeah. I was wondering if those two combine, what's gonna happen? Yeah.
So you're less focused on the product, more on the process.
Actually, more process.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's
on
a
the
process.
not the product.
Yeah.
Which is also the opposite
Exactly.
of ceramics, typically.
Yeah. I take this as maybe a contemporary way of ceramic craft because I believe this live streaming itself actually really shaped a lot of our culture and value. It actually higher our value and it's actually lowered our value. It actually made our expecting speed super fast. For example, some people are not able to finish video anymore, the movie anymore. People need to watch like shorter version of a movie through the YouTube. I think this is only one example. You know, there's a lot of things that people are, shorter and faster. Yeah. So I was really wondering how this like a long speed expecting ceramic craft how it's gonna be with this the technical medium. So.
Sorry, I don't mean to take you away from your people.
No.
So how many people are live streaming with you?
Right now, 7 people. But usually people stand here, they participate with this one. So and also sometimes people teach. I mean, they're giving me instruction through the bubbly here.
Okay.
Yeah. And I do every day by day. So I'm filling up. This is a DDW project. Behind the label. Yeah. So hammer is here. Have you studied other performance artists? I haven't, but I have a very close friend. He's also artist based in Eindhoven. He's also a lot of do a performance, but I influenced a lot from him. So I was influenced.
Do you save these notes? Do you see them again?
Sorry?
Will you see?
Guys, can you hear me well? Can you guys hear me well now? Is it okay? Well, I'm going to make. It's 3 o'clock already now. Sorry. Well, I'm going to put the base, put the last, and I'm gonna attach them. I'm gonna wrap these up. Okay. Okay. This is really heavy. And I'm putting these back. Making a base to easy to transport them as a kettle. And then putting this kettle back with the feet. It still has a feet here. And there are handle still alive here. I'm going to put this handle back. Alright. Today's kettle is a bit funny, but this is kettle for today. Thank you. Hey, is that plaster base? It's a plate, you know, to the display. Thank you guys.